Hello, 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 what's happening everybody? MCOC Droid does, back again for another video on Marvel Contest of Champions. So, today, as you can see from the title of this video, I had already talked about it on Twitter. I mentioned it at the end of my last rank up video, which was my last video. But, lo and behold, I have finally officially crossed the 1 million base hero rating mark, which is pretty darn cool, I must admit. Honestly, like I didn't know if I was ever gonna get here. I've been playing this game for quite a while, well over 3 years now. I don't think I've hit 4 years, but yeah, well over 3 years. But still, like I said, I wasn't sure if I'd still be playing, let alone leading an alliance, let alone breaking the 1 million mark. Yeah, I'm very happy to have hit the 1 mil. In terms of like the overall ranking, let's take a look here. I don't really look at this all that often, but apparently I'm in the top 9,000 for strongest team, so that's something. But really, yeah, about to the base hero rating. So I've slipped into the top 4,000, which is pretty cool. It is cool to know that I'm in the top 4,000 players of this entire game. So, you know, nothing strikingly amazing, especially as we're looking at here the first 7. All right, so the top 7 players have all cracked 2 million already, which is just nuts. But yeah, no, it's pretty cool to be in the top 4,000. So, you know, it's a little something something, I must admit. Anyway, so I wanted to do a account overview, roster overview, because it has been a long time since I've done one of these. I've done it once, and it's popping up in the corner right now if you're curious about checking it out, how it was back then. But just pushing forward. I'm not going to be as extensive as I was last time, particularly with the lower star champions. I'm going to kind of go through them relatively quickly here. I'll try and do some timestamps. I think still probably in the comments down below, you know, 1, 2 stars, 3 stars, probably will all get lumped together. And then I will do a 4-star tag, a 5-star tag, or stamp, I should say. 4-star stamp, 5-star stamp, and 6-star stamp. As I talk a little bit about each one of those, it'll be a bit more extensive and, you know, just talking about the current roster, the plans, etc., etc. One thing, actually, I do want to start with here, and I'll kind of lump it in with the 1 through 3-star, I suppose. In the latest update, a few weeks ago or so now, or a couple weeks, whatever it was, but in a recent update, I'll just put it that way, they've added this feature here at the bottom of your sorting. In terms of collection of all the champs that you own, which is obviously pretty straightforward, but then the champs that you don't own. And so I actually kind of want to start here. I mean, of course, I don't own Coal, Obsidian, or Ebony Maw because they have not been released into the game yet as of the recording of this video. It's a cool feature. I like it. You know, you can see, like, here's a perfect example. I don't have Gold Pool, and we all know he's only been available from those special crystals, and he's only available as a 5-star. So, you know, that's a nifty little feature. Thanos, we know, is also a pretty rare champion. We also know that he's a 4- and 5-star available, so it shows that there. Some of these others, like Human Torch, I don't have yet. As you can see, he's available from 2 all the way up to 6-star, which is pretty common. I like this feature. I do hope they continue to mess with it and add more to it as time goes on. Because, yes, it is cool to see that I don't have a Diablo yet. Ironically enough, he just got added into the crystals today. And that I don't have Human Torch and some of these others. But it would be nice... like, what's an example? Void. I think Void is the perfect example. So, if we go back into Owned... and we come here into Science. So I have Void. I have him as a 3-star. But if you follow my channel, as you know, I don't have him as a 4-star, 5-star, 6-star, etc., etc. But let's just pick 4-star here. I think it would be really cool if here... If I take the owned off, so this would be owned and unowned, it would be cool if, like, here I saw that I did not specifically own a 4-star Void. Like, it's showing Human Torch because he is available as a 4-star, and I don't have him at all. But they're not showing the Science 4-star champions that I don't currently have. So that would be a cool way to add on to this feature. Again, I like that they did this whole unowned thing. But but I do hope that they build on it. So as you can see right now, again, if we're not counting obviously Coal Obsidian and Ebony Maw because they quote unquote do not exist yet. Darkhawk, Diablo, I don't have them at all, as you can see, at any star level. Human Torch, I don't either. Hopefully I should be able to get him soon with, you know, crystals or something like that, perhaps. Because my Marvel Insider has been messed up, so I was not able to get the 3-star Human Torch bundle. And then, of course, the Ultron Classic here, or Ultron Prime, or everyone likes to call him something a little bit different. That's, of course, getting from 100% Labyrinth of Legends. And then I already mentioned Thanos and Goldpool. So, again, cool feature. Hopefully they build on it. Now let's get into the inventory of champions here, so to speak. And again, I'll break down by star level. I'll do 1, 2s, and 3s pretty quickly here, just because, again, I covered it extensively before. So I still just have the 10 1-star champions. Obviously, none of them are awakened. Or, I'm sorry, 12 1-star champions, excuse me. Obviously, none of them awakened because they can't be. I don't have the 1-star Iron Man. I'm pretty certain that's what it is. At the very beginning of the game, you either get like an Iron Man or a Wolverine. It's something like that. And I don't think I got him from any of those other special like collector's crystals over the years. So I remain at 12. For 2 stars, just going through them real quick. I've got my cheat sheet here next to me. I have 81 2 stars total. Again, a lot of these rarer ones, you know, they have special crystals that are tied in with events, deals, offers, things like that pop up. Again, I've mentioned Marvel Insider. I do get a fair amount of the exclusive champions from those as well, which is kind of cool. I always like expanding the roster. So yeah, 81 2 stars, 34 of them happen to be max sig. I mean, most of them I'm not going to max out anytime soon. Especially the rare champions, because I'm not going to pull them from a crystal anyway, most likely. So I wouldn't get a max sig crystal. But yeah, so 81 2 stars, 34 of them happen to be max sig. Moving right along to the 3 stars, I have, this is of course the star level that I have the most of. I have 140 3 stars. They're all maxed. I don't have any 3-star that's at you know, rank 1, rank 2, anything like that. They pretty much all get maxed out as quickly as I get them whenever the next level event pops up. The most recent one, of course, is Ronin. I just got him from the arenas. He was introduced into the game last week. And like I said, I've got him awakened, and I've got him at max rank already. So all of them are awakened. All of them are max rank. And then I quickly did the math before I recorded here. 107 of these 143 stars are max sig, which is nice. It just means a lot, pretty much guaranteed to get a max sig crystal for the most part. And that just means the 4-star shards go even quicker. So yeah, 140 total for 3-star champions. Moving along to 4 stars. So I'm actually right behind it when it comes to the inventory here. I have 131 4 stars. So still missing some, particularly some of the newer ones like you saw there. I've got like a 3-star Havoc who I don't yet have as a 4-star. Still some of the older ones that I don't have as a 4-star either. And then, you know, just some others that I haven't happened to pull yet, like Diablo. You know, I mentioned that he just got added into the crystal literally today. Thing was recent. I don't have him as a 4-star. So, you know, I've got to the majority of them, but again, I do not have all of them. So 131 4 stars, pretty solid there. Of the 131, 119 of them are awakened, which is pretty darn cool. Now, actually, I closed my spreadsheet here next to me as well, but I've got 68 of them are max sig, and you're just going to have to trust me on that. I wish, as I pull up the sorting options here, you know, you can do it by alphabetical order, you can do it by rank, by level. I do wish you could do it by sig level as well, not just the actual champion level. That would be a nice thing to do. It'd also be nice to be able to sort by tags and stuff like that. But just for the purpose of this video, I do wish you could sort by like max sig. But anyway, going into the ranking here. So of these 4 stars, again, I have 131 of them. 28 of them are max rank that are 550s. I would like to do at least 2 more at some point to make it even arena teams once again. It's always nice to have. So 28, it ends right there with Iceman, who is still not awakened. I can't get him awakened for the life of me. And yes, I do have the maxed out King and Awakened that I did for some video testing and stuff like that, which was kind of fun. Got a fair amount of rank 4s. Let's see, where does it stop? So it's 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. I think Wolverine is the last one. And Mordo is a rank 3. And I would be correct. So that is 23 4-stars that are at rank 4. And then from there it goes down. So obviously I won't go through all of them. But yeah, like I said, pretty solid roster of 4-stars. Again, 131 of them, 119 of them are awakened. I'm sitting on a couple of random awakening gems. I think I have like a mystic one, a cosmic one. I don't remember, but I could awaken a couple more of these, but I'm happy with where I'm at right now. If nothing else, like I said, I do want to take up, at least 2 more at some point, just to have an even set of 10 maxed out teams for arenas, especially like the 4-star basic arena. It really just helps getting those milestones even quicker. So I'll do that at some point. I'm not sure who, but I will definitely do that at some point. Okay, so moving right along with the 5-stars. Of course, Aegon is my newest 5-star, which that was what started all of this. It was what got me over the 1 million mark when I did my rank up and awakening and stuff like that. So that was yesterday. If you haven't watched that video, go watch it. But yeah, he got me over the 1 million. So with him being a new champion, of course, I am at an even 85 stars, 80. So just scrolling on down, as you can see, it's 4 champions in a row because I'm doing this on my iPad, not my iPhone. So 20 rows, 85 stars. So not bad. I mean, I'm getting to the point now where I'm pulling more dupes than new champions. But at the same time, there's still a lot of new champions to pull. So I definitely want to keep growing because I have a number of 5-stars that I would like to pull. So going through it real quickly here, I've got like I said, I have my cheat sheet here next to me. Of the 80, 41 of them are awakened, which is great. A lot of really good ones that I have for awakened, including pretty much all of my top champions. But of course, there are still a number that I would love to get awakened. So I'm looking at Sparky and Corvus right there. I'm looking at Domino, Infinity Man, Korg, Ghost, Iceman. I have a lot that I would still like to get awakened. But yeah, so 80 and 41 of them are awakened, which is pretty darn cool. In terms of maxed out 5-stars, and this is why I'm actually kind of surprised I've already hit the 1 million. I've only got the 3 rank 5-stars, as you can see right there. I've got Blade, Beardo, and Medusa. Now, I have plans of getting multiple rank 5s pretty darn soon here, actually. That should be popping up in the corner right now. I kind of laid out my plans for questing and rank ups and stuff like that. So I'm not going to go through it all in this video since I already did the separate video discussing all of it. But I am currently working through Variant 2. I'm actually taking a break from those paths to record this video. And so I'm a bit more than halfway done, like 55-ish% or something like that. So I would like to keep focusing on that. That will be my next thing to accomplish. And there's the rank 5 gem that you get from 100% of that. So that'll definitely be a rank 5 right there. If I get a skill, it's going into Aegon. I'll probably jump over to Labyrinth of Legends and just barrel through all of that, hopefully. But I do still want to save up for the offer that pops up at the end of 6.1. I still have not done that. And I'm getting pretty close to being able to rank 5 on my own. Now I need to recuperate on tier 2 alphas, but I've got the basics, the tier 5 basics, I should say. So, we'll work towards a natural rank 5 plus the rank 5 gems, etc., etc. So only 3 maxed out 5-stars right now, but pretty happy with those 3, trust me, and there will be more to come. Also, for the number 3, I have 3 5-stars that are at max sig, actually. So that's Beardo, as you can see right there. Archangel is number 2, who I have actually pulled now since getting him to max sig. So I did have my first max sig, 5-star max sig crystal. And then Star-Lord is my 3rd and final Sig 200 5-star right there. Sim Supreme is getting up there. He's actually really close. He's 180. Blade is up there as well, 166. But now, of course, any skill stones that I get are going to Aegon, who's at 111. I think I probably have maybe one or two others that are around Sig 100, but for the most part, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, I mean, based on rank up possibilities in terms of like the gems that I pull and what have you, this 5-star roster is going to expand a lot very soon. That is certainly the plans that I have. Last but not least, but certainly not as exciting as the 5 stars, are my 6 stars. So as you can see right there, I've got 7 of them total. Now I've done 9 crystals. No, I've done, well, let's see, because math is really starting to hurt in my head for some reason. So I could have done 9, but I've only done 8. And I say that because I've gone for 2 6-star features. For one of them, I had gotten Kingpin here, and one of them I got the Hood. So, you know, not exactly what I was aiming for with those featured crystals. And then, as you can see, I've already gotten my first dupe. It was my most recent 6-star pull. I do have a dupe on Daredevil Classic right here, which, you know, it's nice. You get the evade ability for projectiles. Obviously, it's not a huge chance because he's going to top out at Sig 200 as well. So it's going to be a while before that becomes a guaranteed evade. But, you know, unfortunately, you know, I was just talking about rank 5 plans for 5 stars. That's still going to be the plan because even if I awakened any of these others that are not awakened just yet, I still would not take them to rank 2 over, you know, taking 5-star Aegon to rank 5 or the new Captain Marvel to rank 5 or Domino or Corvus or so many others. None of these right here are really are rank 2 worthy at all, in my opinion, even if they were awakened. They're not horrible champs. Hood certainly has his uses. Dr. Octopus has his uses and a couple of the others here, but, you know, Moon Knight definitely the worst of the bunch for me. Yeah, just none of them are going to be ranked 2 anytime soon, certainly because it just takes so many resources and we just don't have those amount of resources coming as much as I would like to even remotely justify considering doing one of these to a rank 2. So, you know, hopefully one of these days I will get a very, very, very strong 6-star pull, but in the meantime, I'm going to focus on 5 stars. That is the future for me. But with that, that will wrap up this video. So as I've said, you know, the plan is to keep focusing on 5 stars. Obviously, keep the roster growing, whether it's 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, etc., etc. I will always say, don't sell your champs. As I mentioned before, especially 4 stars. I have so many 4 stars at max SIGs. And if you watch my weekly crystal openings, you know, I'm opening 3 or 4 4-star crystals at a time. I'm usually getting at least 1, if not multiple, max SIG crystals. All that means is that the 5-star shards are coming in even faster because most likely you're getting those extra 275 5-star shards. So sometimes people may wonder, how are you able to open 5 stars as quickly as you do? I mean, a lot of it doesn't come from max SIG crystals, but it certainly helps keep it moving. If I'm getting an extra, you know, 550 or more shards every week just from duping 4 stars, that's absolutely worth it to me. So don't sell your champions. Max them out. Get those max SIG crystals, even for 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars. You know, like just keep those shards rolling. It gives you more pulls. So it gives you, if you're getting dupes, that's more ISO. That's more shards for the next star up. Very important to not sell your champions. But anyway, that's going to wrap it up. So hopefully you enjoyed this breakdown of the roster. Like I said, I've got a lot of 5-star rank 5 plans coming. So this rating is going to grow very, very quickly. But yeah, I'm just excited to hit the 1 million. It's a really cool milestone. Yeah, I'm just happy. And I'm so glad that Aegon was the one that pushed me over. It's just, that's like a double win right there. But that'll definitely wrap it up. So thank you for watching, especially if you've made it all the way to the end here. If you did, hit that like button. If you're not already a subscriber, subscribe, ring the bell. All of that stuff really helps out the channel, and I greatly, greatly appreciate all of you for it. For now, though, thank you for watching. Take care, and I will see you next time.